Hey, and welcome to the local website builder inside of Zizta. It's exactly what it says in the tin. You can use it to build websites for local SEO, and it generates them either as custom HTML sites or you can upload them to WordPress builds. You can either use these sites as PBNs that you can rank or use to pass link juice, or just make them money sites to rank for local businesses. Either way, as I'm going to show you, these will have a bunch of local SEO tricks and techniques that really help with the overall geographical relevancy and niche relevancy too. There are two ways to build a local website: the automatic way and the manual customization way. Now keep in mind that if you're choosing the automatic option and you want your business address on this website, your business information on this website, such as name, address, and phone number, or NAP for short, you'll want to have that business's information pre-populated inside the client's manager beforehand. Or when you choose the manual customization option, you can put that business's information in while you're in the process of filling in all these fields. So essentially, auto-generate the website is for when you need to quickly and efficiently build a site on the fly with or without an address, either without an address, or if you have that business information pre-populated in Clients Manager, then you can do it that way. First things first, I'm going to quickly show you how to do it inside the auto-generated option. So we have a few businesses that are already in the client. We have a few businesses already in Clients Manager. So let's just first choose a client. I'm going to choose one of my own sites. RKD Cybersecurity Consulting Scottsdale. The first thing you do after that is you choose from the predefined set of Google Business Profiles categories. This creates parity, essentially connects the dots between the website and a business category that already exists on Google Maps. So I'm going to choose Computer Security Service. And then I'm going to choose from a predefined list of services, choose the ones that the business provides. And Zista is going to generate a page for each of these services. So let me select Security Policy Development, Security Audits, Firewall and Network Security. Essentially choose the ones appropriate to your business. Next, you can specify your keywords for images that you want Zista to pull and add to your website. Zista uses the Pexels stock image library to pull these images. So in order to get an idea of what you want, you'll first want to search on Pexels, Pexels.com, to get an idea of what you'll get. And it tends to do better with 1 or 2 word phrases. So for example, like cyber criminal, Scottsdale, Arizona. Down here, we specify cities and suburbs that we want Zista to create pages for. You can either do cities or suburbs or states and cities. Either way works just as well as the other, and you can realistically include in as many cities and suburbs or states and cities as you're targeting for the purposes of local SEO. So here I'm gonna put in Scottsdale as my main city. Be sure to preface that with a dash at the beginning, and then put whatever neighborhoods you want to target underneath each city. So I'm going to put in Phoenix as another one of my main cities. Then I'm going to put Fountain Hills as a neighborhood I want to target. Search from location tells the AI where geographically you want it to pull the content from. So here I'm going to choose Scottsdale, Arizona, United States. Choose whichever language you want your website to be in, and you can also choose the number of supporting articles you want the AI to write for each service to add that extra bit of relevancy. And enrich the content so it has that more topical authority. FAQs for even more topical authority, and it's going to insert some FAQ schema in there for you nerdy folks. All right, we're all set. Let's go ahead and generate it. Typically, Zista takes less than 3 minutes to generate each site. While the site is generating, or after it's generated, you have a chance to see the pages as they're building out live and view the site structure. Right over here, we've got a service page, and we've got all these supporting articles for the service page. We got another service page over here and the supporting articles for that. And we also have each of our cities pages and the suburb of a city, Fountain Hills, Phoenix. And notice this things to do and places to visit in Fountain Hills, Phoenix. For every neighborhood that you specify, Zista will generate a things to do page for the purposes of local relevancy. This picks up a bunch of local hotspots, and we're going to dive a bit more into that later to show, just so you understand the significance of that. All right, now that our site is generated, I'm going to generate the preview over here, give it a minute to generate so you can see the final product. All right, now our preview is generated. Just click on preview and we will see the final product. Okay, we got our business name and address up here, calls to action, directions, and all the services that we specified with optimized articles for each, with the name of the business written into the content, rich FAQ, supporting articles for each of the services, as well as neighborhood pages. Okay, and I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how to use the manual customization options so that we can take full advantage of the internal linking and all the features on the local sites. So again, we choose our business information. We choose our business from the Clients Manager, and I'll fill out all this information here. Just fill out all this information here just as you would on the automatic option. Computer security service. Our cities and suburbs. Set your search from location. And we also have control over the number of supporting articles for each of the services we can specify. In addition, if you want to manually add your own titles as opposed to using the questions that the AI generates, you have the option to do so right here from your own research. And when you add the titles, it will generate articles just for those titles. In addition, you can also ask the AI to include relevant external links for each service. Many SEOs tend to do this because of the belief that it increases the relevancy and helps Google and lends some credence to the articles in the eyes of Google. You have the choice between two different themes. I'm going to select the more blue theme for this one. In addition, this is the featured image format for each of these supporting articles. You can control the color of the sidebar over here. You can change the color of the text in the sidebar, and you can upload it here. You can upload a fave icon to the site that will display in the browser bar in the SERPs. And you can also upload a logo for the business if you want to display it in the featured image for each of the articles. Over here, you have the option to choose from 6 different internal linking strategies. Whichever one of these you choose depends on how you want to backlink your site and distribute link juice throughout the site. For this purpose, for this site, I'm going to go all out and do the star linking so I can show you just the kind of internal link structures this site is capable of generating. With that being said, if you want to randomize between the different strategies and you're building sites en masse, you can toggle this switch on and it will choose randomly from the 6. Over here, you can further customize the site, add header scripts and tags to drop in a tracking pixel like Google Analytics, header or footer HTML to insert custom SEO content, or even provide backlinks to a money site if you want to. Turn on your robots.txt and customize it to tell the bots what to crawl and what not to crawl. You can choose to either include an index.html on the home page or exclude it. Show an author name if you want to credit the website to a certain person or company. Add social media links if you either build some social profiles around this site or if you've already got socials for the real business, and you can choose to add them to the header and footer to help distribute link juice and tell Google what business this is. Contact information. If you already have a client and clients manager, this will pre-populate, or if not, and you're adding the business yourself, you simply populate it with the business's address, phone number, contact email, and this embed, essentially you get this embed by copy pasting it from the share link inside Google Maps. So even though I'm just doing the city of Cypress, Texas, you can do this for any local business that you search in Google Maps. I'm going to click on share, click on embed a map, copy the HTML, and that's what you would place in the map embed link code right over here. Add the working hours of your business so that they will populate on the site. Privacy policy in terms of use pages, which are helpful to Google for the purposes of EAT. Sitemap page, I toggled it on, and I'm going to show you why that's important in a second. RSS feed, you can toggle on and off. Some SEOs do that and some others don't. It's really up to you. Add an H1, you have the option to remove that, even though I'm not sure why you would, because that is a basic expectation for the search engines to see and understand the site. Publication date, you can choose to toggle that on or off if you wish. And if you're targeting a different language or country, you can do that to sort of complete the circle of international SEO in the eyes of the bots. All right? Let it rip. I'm going to give this site a minute to generate. And again, we can see it live while the site is generating. So I'm going to pause while it generates. It's generating. Let's go ahead and preview it. Wait for it to generate the preview. Okay, now the preview is generated, and let's take a closer look. As we can see, we have the different theme. It's more bluish. And allow me to walk you through the different aspects of the internal linking structure. Let's go to one of the services pages. Okay, so over here, we've got 2 sets of internal links. We've got links to each of the neighborhoods that we put across the cities. And we also have links back to the supporting pages for this service. When we go to the neighborhood page for Fountain Hills, Phoenix, we got a link back to the main city page for Phoenix, external link. And then we have links back to all the primary services. And when we check out the links, when we check out the supporting pages, we've got links back to the primary page and the rest of the supporting pages underneath the primary service page. Okay? And when we go to the Phoenix City page, we've got another set of internal links. Again, it goes to, guess what? All of the service pages, the primary service pages. So with the internal linking structure that we selected, we can see that we have all of the, we can see that we have silos created on the site and all the sets of pages linking back between each other, expanding relevancy and helping to distribute link juice. Not only that, but when we go into the sitemap, things to do and places to visit in Fountain Hills, Phoenix. These things to do and places to visit are only visible from within the sitemap because they're for the purposes of sending backlinks to them. What this does is it finds local hotspots for different locations in that particular neighborhood that you specified, and it has a brief description of this point of interest along with a Google map for that area. Another point of interest or destination and a Google map for that area. Another point of interest with a Google map for that, and a fourth point of interest with the Google map for that, and the schema for all of these areas. In addition, we can see that it has a link back to the Fountain Hills neighborhood page. With these many layers of different topically relevant and geographically relevant pages, we get to pass link juice that is relevant to the cities and areas that we're targeting, along with the services we're targeting, all throughout the website, and it helps this local site to rank better. And of course, if you're passing link juice along to another money site, all this relevancy and equity will be passed along to that. So the money site in turn will rank even better. And there you have it. From there, you simply deploy the site either to a WordPress site or to a cloud hosting of your choice, as we go over in the cloud hosting and WordPress deployment tutorials. If you got any questions, you can hop on over to this chat box in the lower right. We're here to help you if you're stuck. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Happy SEOing.